I get my belt back. One defeat my entire time here. And he's a champion? I don't think so.
Número uno, campeón.
You almost hurt yourself.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for one fall, and it is for the NAWA Texas Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, challenger number one in this three-way contest. From San Francisco, California, he is the prettiest man in pink, Max Muscle. Challenger number two comes from north of the border, Oklahoma. Ladies and gentlemen, former Texas heavyweight champion, Doberman.
It's time to get it back. Time to get it back.
And finally,
that's fine, Pablo.
Finally, we have the reigning NAWA Texas heavyweight champion. He is from south of the border, Mexico, Pablo Chuco.
I will. You're the champion until you're beat.
That won't happen.
Until you're beat, you're the champion.
Certainly in for some action tonight. Rob Moore with Texas heavyweight belt on the line. The champion Pablo Chuco and his former tag team partner, the Doberman. And throw in the prettiest man in pink, Max Muscles, into the mix. Certainly in for an interesting battle tonight.
Well, you know, one thing that's troubled me for the last couple of months in the situation between Pablo Chuco and Doberman, these two ruled the roost as tag team champions in the NAWA for some time, but it took the Texas Heavyweight Championship, the singles championship, to drive a wedge between the two. The former partners are now, if you want to say this, the bitterest of enemies, with the belt on the line between them, but you throw Max Muscles into the mix and anything, and I mean literally anything, can happen.
That's a fact. You know, like you said, Doberman and Pablo Chuco's Oklahoma-Mexico connection certainly did have a good run as the tag team champions. Many battles against the several formidable opponents, able to take the championship belt and hold on to it for quite a while. Probably one of our longest reigning champions here in NAWA, and certainly
I'm not quite sure what that. Oh my goodness, I think that was Max Muscle's gum that Doberman just spit out. But I hope for Max Muscle's sake that Doberman isn't rabid. But the way things have been going for Doberman, he's probably rabid intentionally coming into this match because he's got two opponents, both of whom he needs to beat in order to become the Texas champion again.
You know, Rob, you're absolutely correct. It's not only the tag team, the heavyweight championship is on the line, but as the rules state, Pablo Chuco does not have to have his shoulder pin for the heavyweight belt to change hands.
Absolutely. Pablo Chuco, usually as the champion, he comes in with an advantage, but there is the disadvantage that you just mentioned. Look at this, 1, 2, and Max pulls them off, but yes, Max can pin Doberman or vice versa, and just like that, Pablo Chuco can lose that belt without being involved in the pinfall.
You know, Max Muscles did hold the heavyweight, as he called it, the plus-size belt for a brief term. Lost it to the Doberman, and the reason this match came about as a three-way match is Max Muscles did not get his contractually obligated return match for the Texas belt.
And indeed, he was very upset about that. Oh, spear by Doberman. But getting back to the subject of Max Muscles, he did not get his contractual rematch before Pablo Chuco got the match against Doberman and ended up winning the belt. And Doberman, he is just going wild here on Max Muscles. Hard right hand into the midsection of Muscles.
Doberman's certainly a man on a mission, wanting to recover his heavyweight championship.
Get him, Mexico!
Indeed he is. Oh, well, look at this. Pablo Chuco directing traffic with Doberman, and now Chuco going up against Doberman. There may be alliances in this match, but they're only going to be temporary because these two guys, certainly no love lost between them. You've got to have eyes in the back of your head in a match like this.
You know, I know Doberman and Pablo Chuco have been tag team partners for several years now. Probably nobody knows Doberman better than Pablo Chuco, and nobody knows Chuco better than the Doberman.
And indeed, that's a very important point that you raise up, Bullman, because Chuco and Doberman, as you said, partners for so long, but now look at this. Max Muscles charge again. Oh my goodness, he squashed them both in the corner, and I would say all the air has just gone out of two sets of lungs. Muscles on top of the cover, 2, and only a 2 count, and Chuco gets a right hand in there just at the last second to save his title.
Max Muscles with the cover on Doberman. And now Pablo Chuco, the only man standing in the ring.
And now it's Chuco and Doberman going at it back and forth, and now it's Chuco. He's got both arms underhooked. Well
Butterfly
done.
suplex.
Well done. Butterfly suplex there by Chuco. 1, 2, and a stomp there from Max Muscles. Tell you what, Max Muscles, he can play an awful lot of games in the ring. He seems like a fun-loving guy, but when it comes to things like title belts, he can be deadly serious when he wants to be. Now, well, screening out the referee as he chokes Doberman. He's got something in his hands wrapped around the neck, and look at this, Max biting him in the rear end. Oh my goodness.
Well, Victoria's Secret is not a secret anymore.
I think you're right about that, Bullman. But it is Max Muscles who is upright in that ring.
Taco Bell.
Oh my goodness, smeared his makeup. For Max Muscles, that's a very, very punishable offense. Oh, and what
Knife-edge chop.
Chop to the chest of Doberman. And another one resonating through the NAWA arena. Now Doberman has it turned around. Oh, and a hard overhand chop and a chop from Pablo, and now Doberman chopping Pablo, and this is just going all kinds of directions here. And now this is just turning into a fight, and look at the beatdown that Doberman is giving his former partner on top of the cover. 1, 2, and a stomp by Max.
Doberman windmill left and rights on top of his former tag partner.
Well, it looks like Pablo's trying to beg off here, trying to buy himself a little bit of time against Max Muscles, but Max isn't going to wait very long. Doberman up behind Max, double-handed sledge, and now looks like the old tag team is getting back together, at least momentarily here. Oh, look at this, double team suplex here. And they get him up and over, and the ring bounces about 3 feet off the ground.
Driving Max Muscles square into the canvas.
Doberman with the cover, but Doberman's in the ropes. And the referee saw that just in the nick of time. Otherwise, we could very well have seen a new champion.
Foot scrub across the eyes of Pablo Chuco, and then over on the eyes of Max Muscles.
Doberman certainly has an advantageous position right now. He is the one up on his feet, and both men are at his mercy, at least momentarily. Winds up with a hard right, and now it's Doberman going up against his former partner in the corner, and Doberman, he is a mad dog, no question about it. Firing into the small of the back, but here comes Max Muscles up from behind. Doberman doesn't know it yet.
1, 2, 3.
And, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I think Max was just trying a little more gum-to-mouth transfer there. Irish whip and an elbow takes Doberman off his feet. But this match has taken an awful lot out of Max Muscles. It's taken a lot out of all three of these men.
Certainly a very hard-fought Texas heavyweight match tonight.
And, oh, so close to a 3. Doberman just kicking away at his partner at the very last moment. Now Chuko firing Doberman head first into the top turnbuckle. And now let's see what Pablo's going to do. Climbing up all the way to the top. We're talking high risk here, but Doberman was waiting for him. Oh my, heaves
Body
him.
slam off the top rope.
Heaves him across the ring. But look at this, Max Muscles crawling over now. Looks like he's going to try to take advantage of what Doberman did. Got the leg hooked, but Doberman attacks from behind. This match has taken quite a toll on all three heavyweights, and of course the Texas heavyweight title is on the line. Of course, as you mentioned earlier, for Max Muscles, it's the plus size title, and I guess he can call it that if he wants to. And now Doberman continues to attack his former partner, and he's got the arms tied up. Chuko's arms tied up from behind, and Muscles raking away at the eyes. And now it's Max Muscles going up against the champion, driving his weight, and it is considerable, and I think Max Muscles will be the first to admit that. And referee, very physical, getting in there to break it up. Meantime, Chuko went to work on Doberman, but Doberman fighting his way back out of the corner. Referee is still occupied with Max Muscles. Meanwhile, the former champions are going at it, and Pablo Chuko just hit Doberman with something, hit him in the midsection. Max comes over and hits Chuko. And now it's Max Muscles. It looks like he's in the driver's seat here.
1, 2, 3, ring it! He said you was a brass nut.
No, I didn't.
You was a brass nut?
No.
He said you was a brass nut.
No, I
He said you was a brass nut.
No, I didn't.
Let me check. Wait. Open the hands and the mouth. All right.
Shut up.
Ring.
Check him good, ref. Ref, he hit me. Check him good.
Okay. There's no brass nuts in there. What?
I'm the champion. What you doing?
I didn't do anything. Hey, I didn't do anything.
There it is.
I got.
Hey, what is this? This is brass nuts. This is brass nuts, brother. You use these to win this match, huh? No. Then what are these then? These are brass nuts. These are illegal. No, hey, these are illegal brass nuts, brother. Give me that crap. Give me that crap. That's mine. I'm reversing this decision for the use of brass knuckles. You're wearing steel champion. Pablo Chuko. Cheater!
He hit me. Yeah. Pablo, I pinned him for the win.
You pinned him, but you used the brass nuts.
No, it was Pablo. He had him. He hit me, killed him.
I didn't hit anybody with brass knuckles.
In his truck. That was illegal brass knuckles. I've got no other choice than to reverse my decision.
Mr. Manning asked the people who did it.
Okay, the referee's making a decision.